Breaking news at 4. Kyle Rittenhouse acquitted of all charges after pleading self-defense in the deadly Kenosha shootings. Rittenhouse getting emotional as that verdict was read in the courtroom.
As to the fifth count of the information, Gage Grosskreutz, we the jury find the defendant Kyle H. Rittenhouse not guilty.
Rittenhouse had been charged with homicide, attempted homicide, and reckless endangerment after killing 2 men and wounding a third with an AR-style semi-automatic rifle during the protests in August of 2020.
Kyle Rittenhouse, the verdict here is sparking conversation across the country.
Our Raquel Harrington joining us live right now in studio with how the community is responding to this big verdict today. Raquel.
Yeah, so you see on social media, we are seeing mixed reaction to the Kyle Rittenhouse verdict. On Twitter, we have Illinois Congresswoman Mary Miller. She tweeted that justice has prevailed for Kyle Rittenhouse, while others like New York Mayor Bill, he tweeted, to call this a miscarriage of justice is an understatement. Now in Hartford, I caught up with a community activist, Pastor A.J. Johnson of Urban Hope Refuge, and he says for the BIPOC communities, it's no shock at all. It's simply history repeating itself, and it can leave people left with a feeling of distrust.
We know how this goes, and it's not going to be until the next person or the next George Floyd or the next Sandra Bland, until we come back and interact with this legal system that does exactly what it does. And so I think what it does to our communities is just reaffirm what we feel, that of what we don't say, but we feel in our everyday life.
That's right. So Johnson says the criminal justice system has not always been fair to people of color, but he emphasized that feeling still remains when verdicts like this are given. Live in studio this evening, Raquel Harrington.
Raquel.